Hello YouTube, welcome. In this video we will check this week's Thursday's patch. This is not a global lab patch, but global lab patch will be in tomorrow. Without further ado, let's check what is new, events and some other things on this week's update. I will start with this amazing event. This is not event, sorry. I will start with this amazing packages. This is free. This is, I believe they mostly created this package for content creators, but you may like it. Let me just explain what is this. It contains lots of things in it. As you can see on the screen, your class icon, symbols, all the emotes, emoticons, PNG things, horses, they all transparent. Lots of good wallpapers, as you can see on the screen. I have most of them, and I have more of them, but that's good for normal players. If you want to get it, just the only thing you need to do, download it. That's all. It's for you. There's some kind of discount on bundle on server Mina. Probably this will be on other servers too. If your friend wants to play Black Desert Online, you can call him and say, hey, come play Black Desert Online. This is because of these type of deals, big discounts, right? The other good thing that you may like it is just one field tag event is back. For 2 weeks, it sits on there. For 2 weeks, okay? So you will tag your character for almost free, one field. In the Pearl shop, there's some kind of new pay-to-win things. Also, they bring the step up these bundle things. If you're just like pay-to-winner, if you're whale, this is perfect for you. Step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's amazing. They bring Sailor Preset coupon, and they bring Crystal Restore coupon. It says one time. I don't know, but in game it says you can buy it multiple times. Maybe they forget to mention it. I will buy it for you. And also Little Otter, they bring this Little Otter, and this Little Otter is different than the fishing one. Normally fishing one is giving you fishing mastery 120x and durability reduction 10%, isn't it? The new one is giving you cooking and alchemy mastery 100, alchemy 20, and alchemy time -1. Like alchemy time wasn't a problem, but the -1 cooking time is amazing. Over 2k mastery or maybe more mastery, you can easily now, I believe you can reach it like 1 second. I believe you can reach it. Yeah. Memory pack bundles. There's some kind of triple mate packs. Probably you pay 2 and you get triple. Shame, Tug, shame. There's a novice pack that I cannot see it. Yeah. I'm live on Twitch and these people, they like to fight in crowd places. I'm sorry for that. I'm sorry for them. They're shameless. So let's talk about the contents and we will go and talk about the class changes, okay? Distributed hardcore server pre-season ranking rewards. If you played hardcore server according to your ranks, according to your overall successes or failures, you will get the bundle, the rewards in your mail. A Dark Rift event is scheduled after April 24, 2025 Thursday maintenance. Please note that the Dark Rift bosses will remain 120 hours for 5 days. So next week, probably they will bring Dark Rift events. My suggestion is, if you have bosses, kill them today or tomorrow and don't touch them. Okay? Today or tomorrow, and then don't touch them. Item changes, red bean, buckwheat, soybean, blah, blah, blah. They added all these things. Change to no longer display the item acquisition message on top of the cheer animation when acquiring low-value items. Added cheer animation for high-value items that previously didn't trigger a cheer. Marks items that no longer display an acquisition message and cheering action examples. Narc's ear accessory for Sonorous, Cecil, or Kindred, and more. Items that no longer display cheering action. Zarka Bloodstone, Karnda Talon, Elkar, Narc's ear accessory, blah blah. Items that now display cheering animation. Horse Emblem, Mythical, Ardona, Dine, Doom, and more. We have no idea what is more. So they just categorized the cheer animations into 3. Shear animation 1 for low value items, it's quite short. For the mid-tier items, some kind of, yeah, as you can see. For shear animation 3 is just like jumping to the ground, to the air, I don't know. Improved the description of some items that had different information from their actual usage. Barter level 1 trade goods, something like that. They finally added one other boss, another boss. Golden Pig King. In future, probably in before Saturday, I will upload video related with this big dude on my channel. I watch from Korean friends. It's not that much hard. There are a few things that you need to care about. Maybe I don't even just, make guide about it because it's quite easy. If you're used to the Golden Pig King animations from the Calamity 7, they almost same. There are some additional skills that you need to care, and game is warning you with the, AoEs. The rewards and all other things are on same. The interesting thing that Calamity 8, 330, Calamity 9, 350, Calamity 10, 350. This part is interesting. Is this 350 actually? Maybe we should check it in-game. Let me just check it in-game. So we can check Pearl Part 2. Black Shrine, Golden Picking, 350. Yeah, 350. Why this is not 340? It's pretty interesting. Rewards and all other things equal to some good. So these are the bundle packs. This is the Pupple. That's how it looks. I'm not on remastered settings. If you want, you can use it. The stats that it gives to you, pretty nice. The Crystal Restore Count coupon, it says nothing. It's not says once per family, but in the patch note, it says once per family. Can I buy it again? Yeah, I can buy it. Can I use it? Yeah. So you can restore all your crystal slots with this one. Well done, PA. You bring that like, what was the name? The Orzekia spot. And people consumed all the crystal slots, recovery slots. And now you're selling the refresh. This is not giving you additional crystal slot restore. This is just, you used all of them. It's just refreshing the restore count. Well done, PA. 5 IQ. 5 head, sorry. 200 IQ, 5 head. Overall, is there any new things? Nope, like there's some kind of artisan pack or some other things. It totally depends to you to buy them or not. We talked about the golden picking. What are these? Okay, impurity applies stun on the boss LV Atrax and Orzekia Co-op subjugation when it absorbs more than 3 chasing planets spheres during the tournament while its HP below 20. Okay, we talked about this thing in the global lab. I also mentioned this thing in my Orzekia dungeon guide video. If you have no idea about this dungeon, you can watch that and you can learn the situation. This is very good because at the end of the dungeon, there's a chaos phase. It's actually chaotic, and in that situation, you're failing a lot. And thanks to this situation, if you successfully bring 3 spheres to the main boss, it will get stunned and you will have a free time to deal damage. Probably at that point, if you prepare yourself and your teammates, you will kill the boss easily. Some event improvements. Change so that the participants in other words cannot leave their guilds. Okay, that's nice. Okay. Added UI that indicates when fishing larger than your max record is caught. As you can see on the screen, an icon is displayed when a fish larger than your max size record is caught. Please see the icon on the map. Here, the new max size. We're just making lots of, jokes about it. If you don't know, the joke is that how big is your fish? How big is your fish? Let me know in the comment section. Do not hesitate to like my videos and leave a comment. We are not eating you. But if you want, there are people in the chat can eat your... You got me. You can move to fish, guide through the blah blah blah. They added new icons to the other fishes. There was no icon. These are the fishes. This is good quality of life update. So improve that so you can sell items stored in the storage other than the current own storage or move the central market. So let's say that you're in value storage, in front of the value storage, you're interacting with the value storage. You can control Valencia storage, isn't it, from there? But now you can sell items without, transfer them into the value. Also, you can transfer the items from Valencia while you're being in value directly to the central market. This is pretty good. All right, of course, you have to complete the Magnus. There are some other bug fixes, some other things. I will not read all of them one by one. And the part that most of you are just expecting. I'm so sorry for this week's class changes. Overall, people asking me what you think about the class changes. I don't know. People asking me, when you're going to just create PV tier list? I will be clear with you, my dear friends. Every day, PA non-stop changing 5, 6, 7 different classes. Buffs, nerfs, buffs, nerfs, buff, nerfs. And you guys are just expecting me to prepare some PV tier list. Please, stop that. Why are you asking for tier list? If I create a tier list, that preparing a tier list takes 10 days, that's okay. It will be outdated in next week. So please be patient. Let us cook. Let PA cook. Then I'm guarantee you, if I not die, okay, I will give you your PV tier list. I will talk with the class masters. I will give you again the best and most accurate tier lists in BDO. Okay? Please be patient. Stop pretend like don't do this to yourself. Awakening my PvP got buffs. On one skill, PvP buffs, yeah. We will check them. So Warrior nerfed again. I have no idea why they did this. Nobody understood. There's some classes got this thing, treatment. Ranger got huge nerfs last week, for example. This week, Warrior. I don't know. Literally, I have no idea. Let's check and let's control it. I prepared this for you. As you can see on the screen. Solar Flare. 11% PV nerf. Overwhelm. Almost 9%. Frenzied Strike. First and second hit, 6%. And the last attack, 2.4%. Follow Hill Strike. 17%. Grave Digging. On attack number 1, almost 3%. On attack number 2, almost 8%. Polarize. 11%. Follow Armor Break. 20%. Chain Heaven's Cleave. Attack number 1 and 2, 12%. Follow Ankle Break. 6%. Black Spit Polarize. 9%. Prime Crescent Slash. Wait, Prime skills also. What? Prime skills got buff. It seems like they got buff. I don't know. I'm not sure about this part. Rhyme. Let me control it in patch note. Prime. I think that part is wrong. Where is Prime? Chat, that part is wrong. Okay. There is no Prime changes. I don't know where this bring that crescent slash. Oh, these are Kunoichi changes. Sorry. These are Kunoichi changes. I don't know why I just added the Kunoichi changes into this one. I don't know. Those are Kunoichi changes, okay? Crescent Slash and Ankle Cutter got 120% buff, PV buff, and PvP buff. Okay. Let's talk about the Kunoichi. For Ninja and Kunoichi, follow Father Blow combo, this skill, cooldown from 10 seconds to 7 seconds. I don't know what is this actually. There's some kind of changes on Kunoichi Succession. They changed the some kind of game style or overall the class. I don't know what is this. The core mechanic of the Succession Kunoichi is maximize the damage with Ninjutsu Ghost, Soul, and Spirit effects in Prime Wheel of Wrath via Ninjutsu release. Before, it was relatively easy to obtain Soul and Spirit, but Ghost was difficult to Ghost was difficult to acquire due to the long cooldowns for smoke screens and the Ninjutsu block jump. This made it tricky to trigger ninjutsu release in Prime Wheel of Wrath. To address this, we have changed the skill that grants the ghost effect, making it easier to pull off the ninjutsu release in Prime Wheel of Wrath with the right combo. Also, for those new to Kunoichi, the effects tied to the ninjutsu Ghost, Soul, and Spirit could be confusing. Therefore, we have streamlined the effect that were scattered across the other skills, letting you focus on the ninjutsu release in the Prime Wheel of Wrath and the Prime Dance Macabre. So it's some kind of mechanical changes in the class. Probably they made it easier. I don't know what I understand from the developer's note. Let me just try to read all the changes because we didn't check these things in the global lab because of the bad transition. Ninjutsu Ghost, Ninjutsu Soul, and the Ninjutsu Spirit skills. These are the symbols on that class, isn't it? You're choosing that different type of symbols and your attacks change, if I'm not wrong. Change the duration to 30 seconds. Added details regarding each jutsu's effect in the affected skills description. Change the invoking skills in the ninjutsu release mechanic as follows. Ninjutsu Ghost changed the invoking skills to Prime Shadow Stomp, Prime Crescent Slash, and Prime Ankle Cutter. Removed Smoke Screen and Succession Block Jump. For Ninjutsu Soul, retained the invoking skills Prime Shadow Clone, Prime Shackles, and Prime Foxglove. For Ninjutsu Spirit, changed the invoking skills to Prime Shadow Explosion, Prime Tendon Cutter, and Prime Fatal Blow. For the Ninjutsu release, Succession Kunai Throw, remove the stiffness on the Ninjutsu Ghost, release Ghost plus Soul, Soul plus Spirit, Ghost plus Spirit, remove the effects. Probably Kuno players understand these mechanics. I have no fucking clue. Prime Shadow Clone, remove the Ninjutsu release effect, change the skill so it is not affected by the camera rotation after your character lands. For Prime Shadow Stomp skill, remove the Ninjutsu release effect. Ninjutsu release damage now applies to the normal damage. Prime Shadow Explosion, remove the Ninjutsu release effect. Their HP recover per hit added to the base skill. As you can see on the screen, they increase it. Remove the damage penalties for multiple targets. Change so that your character transitions smoothly back to standby pose when comboed from Sky Stepping. Prime Crescent Slash, improve the combo smoothly during other skills. Adjusted the following skills damage. Prime Crescent Slash, change to deal reduced damage both PV and PvP during cooldown. Prime Ankle Cutter, change to deal reduced damage during on cooldown. And also we checked these changes, 100% PV and 30% PV damage buff, and 120% PV and approximately 50% PvP damage buff on Prime Crescent Slash and the Prime Ankle Cutter. 12 runes make Succession Kuno much more DPS if they success with the buffs it's by itself. Might be, yeah. Let's talk about the Wizard. Wizard got only damage changes. If you ask me, he deserved it. The burst potential was big, but in every stream I talked about which is also performing same. Nobody listened to me, but now Looney is showing us that which is broken. Let's talk about the changes. Overall, it's around 10%. AKKO Explosion got 14% damage nerf. Barrage of Water got 5% damage nerf. Hold on. I'll just reduce the sound of this thing to not disrupt your wheel. Magma Bomb got 13%. Flow Aqua Bomb got 10%. Torrential Cascade got 10%. Hellfire got 27%, big nerf on Hellfire. Bolide of Destruction got 15%. Cataclysm got 18%. Chilling Wave 1, 2, 3 got, all attacks got 7% nerf. Black Spirit skills got 13 and 10% nerf. What I can say to you, Chad, Wizard is not dead, okay? Also to you two fellas, Wizard is not dead. Do not listen to other players. If you want to play Wizard, Wizard is still strong. Because they balance the class right now. It was like S+, 10 out of 10 PV class. Now it's like 8.5 to 9. Still strong and S tier class. So if you want to stay on Wizard, stay on Wizard. But I suggest you to go for Witch. Witch is like at this level. Hello there. Better than Wizard, current Wizard of course. Old Wizard level. And also the skill kit is way more balanced, more protected. That minus AP is big W for Witch. You will feel more safe with the same damage. I don't know, maybe tomorrow they will nerf Awakening Witch. We will see it. I mean, Awakening Witch deserves nerf right now. Let's talk about Dark Knight. Dark Knight is just another thing. I don't know. Dark Knight, Awakening Dark Knight. First, we will talk about Succession. Shadow Bullet 1 to Absolute, Succession, Absolute, and Shadow Bullets. Improve the skill to no longer miss target in certain situations. Your character's direction is maintained in the direction they were facing at the time of firing the projectile. Flow Termination skill. Change the skill damage to match that enforcement. Change the combo to Blooming Black Rose attack to upon learning Prime Enforcement. Maybe I should do this. Hold up. Oh, this one better. Yeah. This is way better for you. Wrath of Weather. Improve the combo smoothly into other skills. Unveiled Fate. Change the old EP decrease for 10 seconds from 15 to 20. Is this affecting Prime? Prime Ravish Rake from 4 seconds to 5 seconds. Absolute Succession Flow Ravish Rake. Absolute and Succession. It's on 7 seconds. Lunacy Weather from 9 to 8 seconds. Magnus Skill from 10 to 8 seconds. This is indirect buff for Awakening. Let's check the Succession changes. Up. As you can see on the screen, Succession DK changes. Prime Ravish Rake, attack number 1, 2, 3, all got 12% buff. Prime Enforcement got 25% buff. Prime Wheel of Fortune got 15% buff. Camasylvian Slash got exactly 10% buff. Prime Obsidian Ashes got 60% buff. Prime Lunacy of Weather got 25% buff. Prime Slanted Balance got 35% buff. Prime Pervasive Darkness got 25% buff, attack number 1 and 2. Prime Ace Strike, attack number 1 and the last attack got 35% buff. Blooming Black Rose, this is Magnus skill, got 15% buff. I have to just clear something. People asking me about DK. Awakening DK is why the DK was very strong for a long time. They nerfed it because of that. They nerfed it a little bit and buffed other skills. Also, they're talking about like Succession DK. Succession Sage was already okay class. Not was like offering you the best in the game, but it was like Sakvusa level. And now these buffs look good. These buffs are better than Sakvusa's buffs. People check them. If you ask me, I can clearly say that Sak DK will be S with these buffs. In good hands. Okay? We will see it on Lua's videos. I'm expecting proper videos from Lua because Lua he loves Sak DK, and he said that I don't want to mislead people. First, let's get the buffs, but buff looks okay. What he said, okay, we will understand that. People will test it, but from these buffs, Sak DK will be good. Will be worth the play. Awakening, the Cluster of Despair from 10 to 7 seconds, Grip of Grudge from 6 to 7 seconds. They're trying to equalize some skills, I believe, skills cooldown to better comboing. So Awakening DK got some buffs and nerfs. Awakening DK had huge back attack potential. I think they wanted to balance that thing. Shattered Darkness, Sword attack, 15%, Magic attack, 15% nerf. Flow Bombardment, Sword and Magic attack, 15% nerf. Flow Root of Catastrophe, 15% nerf. Spirit Legacy, 9% nerf. Grip of Grudge, 10% buff. I'm repeating it again. This skill got buff. Also, Magnus skill got buff. I don't know if you guys using Magnus skill. So this is some kind of nerf on these 3 skills, buff on this skill or something like that. Like they try to do something. I don't know what they're trying to do, but yeah. But overall, it's nerf. Yeah. Let's go and check other classes. By the way, sometimes people asking me, where are those tables? I'm preparing those tables for myself, for my own content. I'm preparing those tables on Wednesday. Especially, I'm trying to do it on streams. On Wednesday, on streams, we're checking it in Korean patch notes. We're translating each skills one by one. Because preparing these tables on like Friday on Global Lab patch would mislead people because they sometimes change some other things. We're waiting until Wednesday on stream and preparing those tables. If you want to learn your class changes before Thursday, before this video, you can come and say, watch my Twitch streams on Wednesday. Archer changes, again, an update that nobody understood. Literally nobody understood that why Archer got nerfed. Archer got no skill changes overall, only damage changes. Absolute Bolt of Radiance skill, 13% nerf. Arrow Explosion, 13% nerf. Earth Shattered, 10% nerf. Sunfall, 10% nerf. Absolute Storm of Light, 25% nerf. Radiant Explosion, 9% nerf. Full Bloom, 6% nerf. Spear of Sylvia, 12% nerf. Praetorius Smite, 10% nerf. Lutrahan's Call, first attack 10, second attack, charge attack 12% nerf. And Mark Bloom got 8% nerf. On Warrior, Ranger, and Archer. These three classes, nobody understood why PA behaving on them this much harsh. Nobody understood. Why that much nerf? This is the second nerf on Archer, or third maybe. Warrior got nerfed second time. Ranger they nerfed Ranger once, but those nerfs were big. Nobody understood why and why and why. I don't know. Big numbers, big nerfs. Wusa. Alright, Wusa changes the shift queue. Cooldown change from 15 to 13 seconds. This is still tier 3. The shift RMB from 12 to 10 seconds. This is big W. Succession Wusa will not up big that much, but I can say that these buffs will affect the class positive. She started to feel like a little bit outdated compared to other strong classes, but now she's back on the menu. If you want to play Succession Wusa, just play it. You will like it. I have lots of videos, and I will add lots of videos on my YouTube channel. Prime Flutter Kick. Most of the time we do not use this skill in PvE, but they buffed in PvE in 28 seconds. Prime Wing Beat got 14% buff. Prime Fang Kick got 16% buff. Prime Kaleidoscope Swirl got 25% buff. Prime Thunderstroke got 20% buff. Cloud Curve got 20% buff. Prime Sagunja Plum, this is Shift LMB I believe, which is 18% buff. Prime Sagunja Orchid got 15%. Prime Sagunja Bamboo got 5%. Prime Stormfall Shift Q got 12%. Prime Cloud Rise Shift RMB got 10% overall in every attack. Prime Ink Wrath got 78% buff. This skill had this might be big, but it's not because skill got no damage in it in PvE. They buffed it a little bit up. Prime Flurry WC skill got 8% buff. So I'll try to test Succession Wusa. I'm expecting some solid 9 out of 10 S tier PvE performance from this class. Maybe she'll be S+. We will see. But I don't think she can be S+ because of the cycle combo. It's on 9-second bottleneck. That 9 second is kinda long cooldown for become S+, because if you want to call a class S+, you need at least maximum 8-second bottleneck cycle with a good DPS, with a good AoE and a good mobility. We can handle the mobility and we can handle the AoE with positioning, but the cooldown will just make you again limited. That's why I'm calling Wusa will sit on S tier. Awakening Wusa got big changes. This class is we have two winners in this patch. Awakening Wusa is the one. Awakening Wusa got lots of changes for the recent patches, but this patch again big, some cooldown changes, good changes. Overall, the winner of this patch, Awakening Wusa and Awakening Mayago. I will explain why Awakening Mayago. Soul Cleans. Remote the critical hit rate on increase all evasion rate reduction on hits. Change the cooldown from 3 to 5. Added invincible effect during lateral moving. Added invincible effect during lateral movement attacks while on cooldown PV only. Perilous Waltz changed the movement speed reduction on hits for 5-second debuff 10% to 20%. Blooming Death changed the recover HP on hits amount 103 and 120. By the way, if you guys looking for Awakening Wusa updated guides or who is just main Awakening Wusa, J-Kun is Awakening Wusa main. He really likes the gameplay and he really he knows how to play Awakening Wusa. When he plays Awakening Wusa, you understand that yeah, we can play this class because he showed that class that maximum potential. Flow reverse side on the Black Spirit 1, cooldown from 9 to 7 seconds, big W. Improve the casting and motion speed, change the floating debuff and the knockdown. This is also big W. Nether blasts from 6 seconds to 7 seconds. Reduced damage reduction during cooldown. Added all evasion rate minus 6% for 10 seconds. Moved all AP for 10 seconds to the Nether strike skill. Here is the skill. 10 AP, 20 AP for 10 seconds. Flow Soul Shack from 9 to 7 seconds. A Life Lure from 10 to 7 seconds. Big W. These all changes are big W, by the way. Big, really big. These cooldown 7 second cycle is big on an average skill kit. 6 seconds, 7 seconds. They're amazing. Improve to combo faster after Life Lure. Improve the attack once motion speed. This is also big W. Moonlit Blast. Change the timing of the last attack to be consistent. Improved to instantly detonate Sari Flowers during the last attack if created by the Life Lure, Flow Searching Field, or Bloom Burst. Activated only if Wusa and Sari Flowers are within the certain range. Mark of Moon. Change the cooldown from 18 to 16. From 14 to 10 seconds. Big W. They changed the add-ons. Remove the Doom Flower implant applied during the skill usage. Added Flow Bloom effect to the apply during the skill use. Bro, these changes are big. Awakening Wusa is the winner of the patch for me. That's how it looks before, as you can see on the screen. Let me just explain it. Before you casting skill, it was Shift LMB or something, I can't remember. And as you can see on top of this guy, this appears and bloom. Check the right side. Let's just cast it. As you can see, she's casting it. When it's done, this pet damage applies. Big W. Shifty, isn't it? Ah, thank you. So let's check the skill changes in Awakening Wusa. The damage buffs. Su Cleans, attack number 1 to 3, 12% damage buff, and left and right attack also. Blooming Death 1, 2, 3, 10%, and also flow damage. Nether Blast, attack number 1 and 2, 20%. Nether Strike, 40% damage buff. Soul Shower, got 14% damage buff. Mark of the Moon, 25% damage buff. Sahi Descent, attack number 1 and 2, there is no change. Attack number 3 got 15% damage buff. Is it correct? Maybe, I don't know. I want to check it. Sahi Descent. Yeah, they are same. Only attack number 3 changed. Yep. Confirmed. Bloom Bursts, 10%. Bloom Deluge, 15%. These are trap skills. Life Lure, 25%. Flow Searching Field, 25%. Moonlit Blast, 6% damage buff. For me, the winner of the patch is Awakening Wusa. After all the changes until this patch, Awakening Wusa wasn't bad. A+ to S tier, depends the sport. She was performing good in most of the sport. Now, I believe, like, if you can play this class at max potential, you can knock the door of the S+. Cooldowns are good, AoE is acceptable, like damage is good. I don't know. If you can min-max, I believe you can become S+ at Wusa Awakening. We will see it. I wonder that how J-Kun will just perform with the class. Okay. Big for SAGMAEGO. Let me know in the comment section how like you SAGMAEGO. You all like it, isn't it? Succession Maega got damage changes only. Prime Heavenward Dance got 11% damage buff. Prime Fox Spirit Tag 22%. Prime Spirited Away got 18%. Prime Bristling Spark got 18%. Prime Fox Flare got 31%. Prime Fox Flower Shroud 27%. Prime Solitaire got 38%. Prime Petal Play got 14%. Prime Spirit Swirl got 13%. Prime Nocturidans got 22%. Constricting Charm, this is Rabam, isn't it? Yeah. A 17% buff. Spirit Spark got 16% buff. Let me know what you think about Succession Micro changes. I mean, I can clearly say that these buffs will not make her S+, at least for endgame spots whenever you need DPS. PA is being a little bit cautious. They don't want to see that Awakening Succession Mago is just like destroys the endgame because class is easy to play. Class has huge AoE. Class can hit you from the archer range or ranger range. That much long range, huge AoE, big damage, bam, bam, bam. Don't want to see that. But these changes are okay. Every changes, they all are okay. Let's control the Awakening. Embercloud Finale got from cooldown changes from 10 to 9. Embercloud Torrent improved the combo more smooth into Fan Kick. I want to explain something about Awakening Maigo. Awakening Maigo got lots of patches, lots of updates. And from the last patch, I can clearly say that Awakening Maigo's DPS was okay-ish. It's just high APM and small AoE. It's the nature of the class. But now, you will see that the skills got 30-35% damage buff in all entire skill kit. Okay-ish damage got 30% buff. That's big. That's why I said that another winner of this patch is Awakening Maigo. Let's control the changes. Embercloud Torrent got 21%. Embercloud Slash got 28%. Flow Embercloud Sweep got 10%. Twirling Fox Flare got 17%. Also flow attack. Embercloud Crush got 18%. Twirling Rhapsody got 23%. Embercloud Finale 20%. Fox Flare Cleave 28%. Fox Flare Fletcher 50%. Twirling Retreat 37%. Hazy Path 42%. Fox Flare Stroke 22%. Fan Kick 24%. Fox Flare Ambush 28%. Black Spear skills got overall 30% buff. So I want to just mention this part. What is this? Fox Flare Fletcher, this skill. While I'm just reading all the patches, all the things in the patch note, I mentioned that I don't want to see any PvP buffs. And one of the stupid in the comment section in my Global Lab video, he just insult me. I have no idea about math. I have no idea about Black Desert Online. Yes. Your mom. 30% PP damage buff on Fox Flare Fletcher. Stop to just humiliate yourself. I don't want to give your name. I normally just took screenshot of that stupid, but I don't want to do that. I know you guys like drama, but just ignore that. So another winner of the patch is Awakening Maigo. Yeah. Better damage than Dracania, of course. Awakening Maigo's single target DPS probably right now S or S+. Probably S+. Those numbers are big. Plus had good damage in PV, single target DPS. Now it will be very strong, I believe. I mean, maybe I can tag and try, but I need time, okay? I'm not just Android robot or something. Yeah. Sunset Piercer slightly increased firing speed. I'm so sorry for the Deadeye. Deadeye is actually dead. Remove the I part. Make this class name is dead. Don't play it. I'm simply saying to you, don't play it. I mean, what are you doing, PA? Like, flow Bullseye. Normally, at the end of some piercer, the last attack as a flow, it comes with 150% more damage. Like, it adds additional damage attack, okay, at the end of the skill. Bam, 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 bam. Fire attacks, and the sixth one is just 150. But they removed it 100. So having flow has no importance. Just add one more hit on the skill. I don't know what PA is actually doing, and this skill got insane nerf. And this was one of the main damage skill in the kit. Whenever you feel free, you were using that skill. PA destroyed it. Well done, PA. Are you ready? Okay, Absolute Gunslinger Entrance, regular ammunition, got approximately 10% damage nerf. Absolute Gunslinger's Maris round got approximately 10% damage nerf. Absolute Sunset Piercer, regular ammo, got 42%, and also money round same. This is the Shift E skill. 42%, you know what does this mean? Do you know what does this mean? Your skill rotation or the combo that you use on the skills, if you use this skill, you lost maybe 30% overall the damage after this patch. Only this one just, I don't know. PA, hello, wake up. They literally just destroyed the class. They put the class in the trash bin like this. Absolute Run and Gun, regular ammo, and the Marnis round got 9% damage nerf. By the way, this Shift E skill got 25% PvP damage buff. I don't know if you want to play that class anymore. Absolute Star Spangled Barrage, regular ammo, got 6%, and also Marnis round 6% damage nerf. Absolute Mayhem got 7% damage nerf. Final Draw, regular ammo, and Marnis round got 10% damage nerf overall. So I think I tried my best to explain and show everything about the classes. There's some class changes. Prime Shadow Explosion in the Crunchy, change the defensive effect in the description, match the actual effect. Archer Gaping the Darkness want to ultimate, fix the issue where the critical hit rate buff was not applied during the skill. Dark Knight followed by the strike and fix the skills in the description to accurately reflect the actual effects. Maigo Core Ember Sculpt Torrent, fix the description, floating on hits to match the actual debuff attack hits wanted to heal. Deadeye Mayhem, nobody cares. Hashashin Prime Piercing Tornado, fix the issue where the skill could not be registered in the quick slot. Okay. Let me know in the comment section. What do you think about these changes? Overall, until this point, I can say that 70% of the patches I like. 70% of the part. But 30%, which is Warrior, Ranger, Archer, Deadeye, and maybe Awakened DK. Why PA? Why did you decide to destroy these classes? We thought that you're trying to, put every classes S tier. They be equal and there will be better classes slightly for the meta dogs, meta boys. Now you're creating another tier list in the bottom part of this, A tier, B tier or something. What are you trying to do? People wonder. Also, if you wonder what PA is trying to do, let me know in the comment section. Also, tomorrow, Global App Patch. Do not miss a Twitch live stream. I want to see you on Twitch live stream tomorrow. I want to react with you to the Global App Patch on tomorrow. You know what we say? Do not forget. BDO is just a game. Have a nice game.